painting every color for you, just to show you.
Hey family, I've been meaning to get to you guys and let you know what's been going on, because there has been some movement with things. But you know, I was supposed to come on yesterday and let you guys know about some things. My apologies. Please charge it to my head and not my heart. I'm still trying to cope, and it's been very difficult. I know that when you guys see me, I'm not like rolling around on the floor, but it's because I know that there's business that needs to be taken care of. So I have to do what I have to do. And it's those times when you don't see me that I'm rolling around on the floor. So please keep praying for me. Okay, so first things first. Crime Stoppers got involved, y'all. If you haven't seen, it's been showing on all, it started showing on all the news channels last night at 7. I wasn't feeling too well, and so I was supposed to do a video then. I apologize, guys, again. But I'll make sure that I have that clip, and if it's not a part of this, I'll make sure that I show it or that I put it on my page. But Crime Stoppers got involved, and I wanted to come on here and talk about Crime Stoppers because a lot of people aren't aware of how that process works. Okay, so first of all, Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization. Okay, this means that they are not affiliated with the police. They are their own separate entity. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is, for this crime right now, the amount that they have put up is $2,500. Okay, how this works is you call in. You have a couple of ways that you can go ahead and give your tip. You can call in to the 1-800. Look, it came down. The 1-800 speak up. Or you can go online and you can leave your tip there. Now, you need to understand that this is anonymous. So if you go on here giving your name, they're not going to be able to take your information. Okay? This is anonymous. I would advise calling into the 1-800 number. Calling into the 1-800 number. This is how you can be certain that there is no way to trace you if you're concerned about that. As far as reporting online, you still can do that, but do understand that IP addresses can be traced. So there aren't any caller IDs on the tip lines. No caller IDs. How the process works is you call in, you say, hey, I know what happened to Marquese Teron. Such and such and such and such did this and that, and this is what happened. And this is the information. And once you give them that information, they're going to give you a code. Once they give you that code, you hold on to that code. When you call in to check up on your tip, you will be giving them that code, not your name. Okay? That's first things first. Now, let's also understand this. A person does not have to be prosecuted for you to obtain the reward money. You can get this reward money if someone is arrested. Someone doesn't have to be arrested. And you can obtain this money. And how that money is obtained, you call in, you give them that number that they gave you, which you want to make sure you put it somewhere, hold on to it. And they'll go ahead and check that number and see if it was your tip that led to the arrest. And if that is the case, they'll tell you the nearest bank that you can go to, or give you a listing of banks that you can go to. They will tell you to take that number to that bank, and a teller or someone at that bank, they may give you a name. However this works, when you get to that bank, you will not be required to give any identification. They're going to ask you for that same number. That's why I'm saying hold on to that number. They're going to ask you for that same number to prove that you are the individual who is to get these funds. Now, when you give them that number, they're not going to give you a check. They're going to give you cash. Yes. They're going to give you greenbacks, baby. You're going to get cash money, and this money is not reported to the IRS. And you do not have to report it to this. It's not taxable income. Okay? So I wanted to make that clear to everyone so that they understand how this works and how it remains anonymous. So call in. Don't go online. Call in. Get that number. whatever little serial number they give you, hold on to it. Periodically call in and check to see if your particular tip was the one that led to the arrest, and hey, it's your reward money. Now, that's that. I wanted to go ahead and get that out the way. So Crime Stoppers did get involved. There's a couple of links. I want to make sure that I try to put a link in, because even if I don't have the Crime Stoppers, I do have, like, WWJ aired it. A lot of different people told me that they did see it. So that's my thing, is to get the word out here so people can know what happened to Marquese and Teron. And also to help us go ahead and bring to justice whoever did this to them. Okay, now that we got the Crime Stoppers thing out of the way, I want to move on to the next step. The Crime Stoppers offered $2,500. Me, myself, I've been doing everything I can, which is why, normally I'll post something. Justice, something I'm posting. And I haven't the last couple of days because I went ahead and set up a website and started making different types of t-shirts and different things with, justice for them, their faces, mocking up at different things, hats, backpacks, fanny pack, t-shirts, sweatshirts, just anything to keep myself occupied, to go ahead and assist with this process. Now, how that works is the site, I'm going to go ahead and put the link. It's y-not.click.com. Oh, excuse me. There's no .com. I'm going to put it in the bar. Don't listen to me, right? Go ahead and look at the description, because I know it is y-not.click. Okay, so, and that's where the merch is. Now, how that works is that I design everything, and we get a couple of dollars off of whatever you buy there. So I've went ahead and set up 2 different ways, because I want people to help me get this reward money to be as big as possible. My whole point of this is just, it's not about putting any money in my pocket. It's about making this pot for this reward so large that a person cannot resist telling us who did this. So there's a couple of dollars, something, I don't even think it's 10%. It may be like 10% that comes from whatever you buy, whether it be a t-shirt or whatever. It will have some of the things have the QR code on it, so people can be able to scan it. Geez, you can't really see, but on this one, but there's QR codes on some of the sweatshirts like this, and so that people can be able to see the newscasting and hear me talk about Teron and Marquese. I have 2 options. I went ahead and I've created a GoFundMe. The whole point of the GoFundMe is to raise money for the reward. That is it at this point, is to get that pot so big that a person can't help but be like, oh, forget that, I'm about to go tell whatever happened. So that's my point with that. So when you're looking at my goal there, it wasn't about a specific amount. I actually just came up with an amount so that we could keep this thing going and get the pot as big as we can, so that we can go ahead and bring these people to justice. And if you choose not to go ahead and just donate, if you're one of those type of people like, oh, I need to see something for my money, please go to y-not.click and support us. Grab a t-shirt, grab a hat, grab something to help us, because what I'm just trying to get this money over $2,500. $2,500 is a nice amount to get started with, but I'm one of those type of people that I'm just gonna be real. If it's me and I'm in this position and am I gonna talk for $2,000? I'm being real. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm just asking for you guys to help us out. I really appreciate everything you've been doing. All of the sharing of the videos, all of the everything, all of the prayers, everything that you've been doing. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I just now set up the GoFundMe, and I've been working on the site while I've been a little bit silent online on the y-not.click not .click, so that I can just have some different merchandise for those who would prefer to see something for their money that they donate. Just know that when you do go ahead and buy that merchandise, we don't get much off of that, maybe a couple of dollars, not even $5 sometimes off some of those things. But every little bit helps. I'm not complaining, because if you're wearing that t-shirt, and you're showing their faces, that means a lot to me, because that's not something that we're really getting from the news. We're not getting that from mainstream media. And I'm not even going to go into the reasons why. I'm just going to stay focused on everything that we can do to make sure that these people are brought to justice. Okay, so that's that. I'm trying to look. I wrote everything down. You see, I got this. I wrote everything down because my mind has been so. You guys, if you have children, go hug your babies. Because the time just, I don't know where it went. I look back over my son's life and I wonder, like, man, those 20 some odd years just went like, in the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. So, I'm gonna leave it here because I'm getting a bit emotional. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting us. I ask that you continue to support in whichever way you can, whatever way your heart feels moved. If that means share, if that means go to GoFundMe, donate $2, if that means going and getting a t-shirt, you know, and wearing it so people can see my baby and help us get justice for him. And Teron, we appreciate that. So, love, peace, wholeness, babies, and until next time. You know I love y'all. Peace.
I always kept it lit, I never had to switch up.